And just give me 1 second. And then, sorry, this is a new slideshow I'm using, so I am still kind of working it and learning it. All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. My name is Kristen Manassian. I'm a Goldie Ambassador here at Q Sciences, and I'm also part of our Equity Council, which is an advisory panel for our company for the year 2021, where I get to help make pivotal decisions for our company as we are projected to quadruple this year, which hearing that still blows my mind. So a little bit about me. I was a special education teacher for 10 years. I taught in an elementary school program, kiddos with Down syndrome, autism, intellectual disabilities. I loved my babies. Oh, they were amazing. Everyone is like, you must have been a saint to work with special needs. And I'm like, just spend a day in my classroom and you'd understand like why working and teaching in that class was so amazing. It was just truly a blessing to get to have that time with those kids and leave such a legacy for their families as well. But I really wanted to be home with my own kids. Excuse me. I really wanted to be home with my own kids. I always dreamed of being a stay-at-home mom. And that's actually what led me to want to be a teacher, is so that I could work, but still have extra time off to spend with my family. But once I went into the special needs program, that's where I found my passion for teaching, was in the special needs program. But I wanted to be home. My son was at the point when I was able to come home, he was in first grade. My daughter was getting close to 3, and we were done having kids. And I knew that you couldn't get the time back. I would never be able to get that time back to spend with my kids at home because they were growing up so fast. I know everybody says don't blink, and I just blink, and I blinked, and all of a sudden they're growing up. And so I fell in love with this industry. I started in this industry, honestly, to help make up income. When I was on maternity leave, we needed to bring in extra income because as a teacher, when you go on maternity leave, guess what? Those teachers are not getting paid a single red cent for maternity leave. And so I needed to make up that income. And then I really caught the vision of what this industry could do. And I ran with it. I was with another company in health and wellness. I love all things health and wellness. And just over 3 years ago, because of my success in that company, I was able to come home and be home with my kids. It was truly such a blessing. Got to be home with them. I got to take care of my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my husband in the hardest years of our life, as we lost them to cancer when I've been home as well. Not my husband, but his dad and his brother. I got to take care of them. I got to be home with my kids. But unfortunately, I was not doing well with my former company. I thought when I came home from teaching that the rank was going to pay me close to what I made as a teacher, because that's what the average income showed me. In fact, it wasn't that. And despite earning prizes and trips and things, I still was not getting a bigger paycheck. And so I just was going to have to go back to teaching this year when my daughter started kindergarten. We didn't want to. My husband and I were like, we don't want to. What are we going to do? I looked at other home-based jobs, like not thinking, oh, what if I just partnered with a new company? That wasn't even on the radar. I was looking at other home-based jobs, trying to find other things that I could do to bring in extra income, and nothing aligned with getting to just do it on your own schedule. And so I kind of accidentally found Q. Honestly, I wasn't looking. I never thought I would align with another company. Wasn't looking. And a stranger made a post on social media, and it just sparked something in me. And so I just reached out, and I had met her like once in my life. She had been with my other company, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? And once that door cracked open, I couldn't unsee what I saw here at Q. I fell madly in love with what Q had to offer. The products, the business plan, the compensation plan, the leadership, the fact that it was ground floor and people were winning and winning big here. The fact that everyone was winning, just there were so many things that I'll dive into as well. I just knew I had to do this. It was really scary. I came over terrified as all could be, but that was back in September 2019. I don't know what is going on here. In 3 months, I was able to surpass what I made as a teacher. And a few months later, I became a six-figure earner here at Q Sciences, which is more than we ever dreamed of, more than we ever dreamed of. We just wanted me to be able to stay home. But that's what I love about Q is if you have big dreams, if you're on here, if you want to talk business, we will get into that. The sky is the limit here at Q, and it's absolutely unbelievable here. So let's get into a little bit more about who we are. We are founded in 2012, but we were actually in doctor's offices, physician offices. And then we had an amazing man come in around 2017, really just watch what was going on here at Q. Then he came in and he revamped us, redeveloped us as the company that we are now, put in that compensation plan. And since then, we have literally grown by 700%. We're projected to quadruple this year, you guys. I hope you can put on your business cap and understand what that means. That is huge. I mean, as a business owner, if I could sit down, like my good friend Lauren owns a coffee roastery, like if I could sit down and say, guess what, you're going to quadruple this year, I'm sure she would go nuts. It is huge what is happening here. Absolutely huge. And it's because of these men right here. These men are amazing. We have Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He is the brains behind the products. I'm going to talk about the products as well, but he is a genius when it comes to the development of our products. He was a senior web editor for WebMD. His mom was a naturopath. So he's able to mix and combine all of his knowledge and create products that literally are decades ahead of where we are in health and wellness. Our products are so forward thinking. We're always changing. Our science, like he believes science doesn't stand still. And you can tell that with our products. He is so forward thinking in the way that he develops our products. And then we have our CEO and founder, Mr. Mark Wilson. Oh man, you guys, I will follow him and do anything that man says because of my complete trust in him. He is the sweetest man. I swear he is such a sweet man. Believe it or not, he has 2 Super Bowl championship rings. Isn't that crazy? Quarterback, right? But he really, really cares about the people. I mean, I was up there over the summer and it was such a sweet moment when I got to see one of the girls on my team share her story about how she got to come home from working full time and she had tears in her eyes and he had tears in his eyes. It was a beautiful moment. I was up at the cabin for an equity council retreat a few weeks ago and we're all inside warm and talking and he's outside shoveling snow for us. He's putting our bags in the car to drive us to the airport and doing. He's got his corporate staff upstairs sleeping, yet he's the one down there doing everything he can to help us. He is such an amazing man. And then you have Mr. Jake Spencer. He is a genius. I mean, every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, okay, if he says jump, I say how high. Like that, he leads us in this industry like nobody I've ever seen. And I've worked with a lot of coaches. He was in this industry for years and years. I mean, making $300,000 a month. Like, you don't make that kind of money if you don't know what you're doing. So he takes that knowledge and he gives it to us because he truly wants to see the field winning. I mean, it is so fun. Like when I hit my rank of gold, like he literally pops on a Zooms and celebrates with me. Like he tells me like, I can't wait till that next rank. Like he is right there invested in my business with me and he really cares about the field. And so it's just the 3 of them together. It's the perfect trio. Call them the 3 amigos, I think. So again, like I said, it's the right timing. Why? You heard me say I was with another company. Well, the reason that I wasn't able to really win there is it was just a very saturated market. That happens. That happens in these industries. And so right now, it is a get in now time. We are in momentum. The momentum I've seen these last couple months is insane. I mean, I'm talking people joining in 6 figures like the next day. It's insane, but because you don't get that if you're not in massive momentum. We're in 18 countries. We're actually in 19 countries and growing. We are projected to be completely global. And that's what I love is you may think, oh, I don't know anybody that lives out in Australia. Well, guess what? I didn't know anybody either, but someone joined my team this month and she has a lot of people she knows in Australia. So it's not always who you know, it's who they know. All right, so let's talk about products. I do love the products, but I love the business so much that I get a little business heavy on these calls, but we have incredible products, you guys. We have products for everything: sleep, energy, mental issues, feelings of uneasiness, stress. I'm being compliant and I'm not using the word that we can't use. Try to think about what you feel when, deep chest pain, stress, all that stuff. We help with hormonal issues, energy, weight loss. I mean, you name it, immune support, kids immunity, you name it, we've got it. We have something for every single person. All right, so I'm going to unpack a few of our products that I really love. Q-Core, number one, favorite product, hands down. I will take this product for the rest of my life. If I'm a customer, I would literally have this in auto ship for the rest of my life. This is about ultimate long-term health. This is Qmax. Qmax is our clinically studied multivitamin that works on your brain health as well. It has chelated minerals, so you actually absorb it properly. It is amazing. We are deficient beyond words, you guys. Our soil is so depleted that we just can't get proper nutrition from fruits and vegetables anymore. It takes 7 times the amounts a day than it did 100 years ago. You have to be on a high quality multivitamin. You just do. And one that actually helps with your stress levels and your mental feelings, and that cloud just lifts off your head and you have so much mental clarity. It's an incredible, incredible multi. Then it comes with a line. A line reduces inflammation in your body. You may feel inflammation by puffiness in your face, bloating, aches and pains in your body, but you may not even realize it, that you may have high inflammation. Some of the smallest people actually have very high inflammation in their body and they don't realize it. Long-term health issues from high inflammation is awful, you guys. Absolutely awful. There are so many diseases linked to high inflammation in your body. Hence the reason I will take an anti-inflammatory, a line, for the rest of my life. And a Qbiotic is in there. Qbiotics, everybody needs a probiotic. Prebiotic, probiotic, gut health. Your gut is your second brain. You have to be on a high quality probiotic. Personally, these products have changed my life. These right here specifically, I have horrible digestive issues. Horrible. They came back with a vengeance right before I joined. I have not had a single attack with my, I'm just going to say it because there's not a lot of us on the call, IBS. I have not had a single attack with my IBS since starting these products. Also, the Align paired with our full spectrum hemp took away my horrible pain. I was limping all the time. I was in pain all the time. I was taking anti-inflammatory pills that were natural. I was doing anti-inflammatory diets where literally I would not eat anything except for bone broth for 2 days to get inflammation out of my body. I was taking CBD. I was taking full spectrum hemp. Nothing was getting rid of my pain. It was awful. And physically it stunk, but emotionally it was the worst thing ever. I was not the mom that I wanted to be for my kids when I was living in pain. These products have taken it away. Taken my pain away. 3 days in, I stopped limping. So I, again, will take these products for the rest of my life. If you're here for weight loss, we have something for you there. We have weight loss meal replacement drinks. We have one that's coming that's going to be the tastiest thing you've ever had in your life. I can vouch for it. It's amazing. We have energy drinks. You guys, I call these motivation in a bottle. I hate working out. I am that girl that is not wanting to get on the treadmill and run for an hour. God bless you if you are. That is not me. I don't like to work out. So what do? I literally drink my sport. I sit there for 20 to 30 minutes and say, come on, kick in, and boom, it kicks in and upstairs I go and I start working out. It works. Trust me, you guys. We also have a weight loss pill that reduces carbohydrates. It balances your blood sugar. It burns fat. It builds muscle. We have a metabolism spray that you can spray in your mouth. We have a topical cream for when you're really sore and you can't get up the stairs like me this week. I gotta rub it on just so I'm not sore so I can walk my kids up the stairs. And we have some really exciting stuff coming. I'm thinking sooner than later. That's also going to aid in your weight loss journey that I'm so excited about. Okay, next up, sprays. Oh man, you guys, these sprays, they're on my desk 24/7 because I constantly am spraying my mouth. Now, if you don't hear anything I said today, hear me on this one. CD3, you need to order that today. Trust me on this one. Everyone needs to be on C and D3 right now, and it also has zinc in it. So the first way that you get absorption is intravenously through your vein. Second way is sublingually. So you're not having to pop pills. It doesn't have to go through your liver. You spray it on your mouth, minty flavor, super good, and it absorbs so much better into your body. C, D3, we get D3 from the sun. We don't see the sun this time of the year. Go research why everyone should be on C and D3 and zinc right now. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say, go do your research. There's a B12 spray. This is great for energy. Like I said, that metabolism spray. relief spray. Instead of popping Tylenol and Advil, spray that in your mouth. How much better is that for your body than having to constantly pop Advil and Tylenol that has to go through your liver? And all of our mom favorites is the magical sleep spray. This, you line your children up at night, you spray them to sleep. Trust me, you will thank me later. It works. This product is phenomenal. But I'm actually going to pop it over really quick because one of my new sweet friends who I absolutely adore and love hearing her speak, she's had some pretty amazing testimonials just in a very short time with some of the products that I mentioned. So Miss Shelby, if you don't mind popping on and just sharing a little bit about your story.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting me or inviting me to hop on and share. You guys, I have been a guinea pig, I would say, of so many different products over the years, mainly in a hunt to help my mom, who has been sick all of my life. I don't remember ever having her well, to be frank, except for a very short period of years. I'm very excited to say that we're getting back there, which is truly to the tune of what these products are doing. So to kind of share a little bit about the sleep spray. So I personally had not slept through the night in over a year, a whole year. And so I ordered this. I had talked to Kristen and I ordered this product, and I was like, it's a little spray. What is it? What do you mean? What's that going to do for me? The very first night I slept through the night and I thought, oh, it's got to be a fluke. It's just like one of those things I have in my head. And I was so convinced. So I continued to use it. And every single night that I use this spray, I sleep through the night. We have them kind of like stashed throughout the house. The kids use it. My other half uses it. And God forbid we get even close to running out. It's a little bit of a panic because it's so effective. So there's a few things that have been really powerful for us as a family, particularly sleep. Pain and inflammation. My other half gets up in pain every single day because of an injury, but he's been able to use the Ease Cream. He's on the Core. If I could echo anything that Kristen is saying today, the Core is such a powerful package of 3 products. I've never seen something work so cohesively and so effectively and see the impact so quickly. And that's one thing that Dr. Kimberly has been most focused on, is making sure that the products that we have, you notice what it's doing. Not just when you walk into a store and buy it over the counter and you go, I think this is going to work. I think I'm going to feel something. The products actually make you feel different, better. Sometimes you don't know how good you're supposed to feel until you feel that good. So that's pretty impactful. So my other half is a type 1 diabetic, and he obviously, a focus on blood sugar is a huge impact for us. So the combination of the trim and the full spectrum hemp oil has been really amazing. He's been able to come down and reduce the amount of insulin that he takes. And you guys, if you know anything about diabetes, that's a huge thing from a weight perspective, from an overall health perspective, from protecting his liver and kidneys. All of those things are those kinds of impactful moves with these products, which I'm so grateful for. I would sing their praises just for one of them, much less the entire line. So even from a sports medicine perspective, we've got kids in sports, and I'm sure many of you do as well. Sport as the energy drink. The one thing is there's an ingredient that balances that caffeine impact so you don't feel jittery. Which is amazing. That's been super helpful. And then of course, most kids deal with injuries. So the Excel cream as well as the Renew cream have been our absolute saving graces, along with the Relief spray, another oral spray. Guys, if you've got kids, the only thing I can tell you is line them up and just spray down the line with whatever it is that you need. It's so tough to get kids to take vitamins. It's so tough to get them recovered in any fashion by taking anything. They think they know better. They do not. I know most of them are like Google. They know all the things. So I'm so grateful to be able to share about these products because of the intense impact it's had on our family. So Core Pack, the oral sprays, all the products that you see, you figure out what works best for you and your family and get on it. So Kristen, thanks for letting me share.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. You guys, Shelby is so amazing. I messaged her this morning. I said, will you share your testimony? Sure. I just love it because I love hearing her story. It's just, She joined me a few months ago, and just getting to watch and knowing that because I shared, it's helping them with that. Like, it's just such an amazing thing that we get to help people with that. So love you too. But let's be honest, a lot of people are here for the hemp. Hemp is where it's at, you guys. Hemp is blowing up like crazy all over the place. I mean, there's a store on every corner by us these days. Everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie because hemp is magic in a bottle. It really is, you guys. But not the, if you're not taking the right one, it's not going to be magic in a bottle. Learn from my mistake. I tried 3 other ones before I found our full spectrum hemp. And let me tell you, it works. We have the science behind it to prove it. We can show you you're going to get an 85% absorption rate, where the other ones, you're getting about a 6 to 10% absorption. They can't prove to you the absorption. They talk a good game. Trust me, I fell for it. I talked to someone and he told me why this was the best, but he didn't put documents in front of my face that said, this is why it's truly the best. This is the science to prove it. And we can do that. 85% absorption rate, QR codes on the bottle you can scan to find out ingredients and all the things about it. You guys, I had talked to someone a few months ago who tried a full spectrum hemp, and it made her high and she had to go to the hospital because there's not enough regulations on the products. You truly don't know if they've gotten rid of that THC. And we can show you on our bottle through a QR code, there is non-detectable THC in the bottle. It is so important that you know what you're putting in your body when it comes to full spectrum hemp. But the great thing is, just like Dr. K says, science doesn't stand still, it's always moving. So guess what? This is actually getting an upgrade in a few weeks. I didn't even think you could make it better. Well, guess what? I got to try the new one, and let's just say I was real relaxed on the couch, like, woo, this is nice. I mean, it is good, you guys, like good, good, good. I didn't think it could get better. So I can't wait till I get to take it every single day, because the thing about hemp is it builds up in your system. The more you take it, the better it's going to get in your body. So topical creams, we have some for our dogs, our cats, our pets. We have some for sleep specific. We have roll-ons, essential oil roll-ons, you guys. These are huge. I love, love, love them. I could go on all day. I'm not going to, because what I really like to talk about is the business. I love this business. I love the stories like Shelby's. I think it's absolutely amazing when you can hear health stories. But man, there is something about when you have someone come to you on your team and it's a financial testimony about how they got a paycheck, like Shelby. I remember she was like, I knew it was coming, but man, I just got so much deposited in my bank account. And she was emotional. That feels good. That feels good. And we're capitalizing on market trends, you guys. How many things have you bought online since COVID hit? Let's be honest, like almost everything. Like, I realized the other day, you guys, this is so bad. I'm just going to tell you, it wasn't even 8 a.m. and I had already spent $40 online. Like, Amazon, gets me every time. I'm like, it's not even 8 a.m. We buy everything online these days. We are in a social selling market as well. Like, I will, if a friend tells me about something, I will buy what she tells me than if I have Troy Aikman on a commercial telling me. I don't know why I just popped his name in my head. I'm in Dallas, girl. That's why. Do you know what I mean? Like, I trust my friends and what they have over Troy Aikman or Beyonce. I don't know why she popped in my head either. But we're all into an e-commerce website. Like, that's where we are right now, e-commerce platforms. We bought a bed a few months ago online. I went to the store, I felt the beds. My husband said online and did all the research, and he said, no, we're just gonna get this one instead. And I said, but you didn't feel the bed. I don't care. The research online, you just buy things online now. I'm like, okay, fine. It's the best darn bed I've ever had in my entire life. That's just the way that we're moving. So you wanna keep up with the market trends. We have a couple different ways to get involved. You can be a customer. $10 to be a customer. You're going to get your products at the wholesale price, same price that we pay as ambassadors. Or if you want to be a business owner, guys, we really treat it like a business here, not like a dabble in kind of thing. We are business owners here. We truly are. It's $40. You're now given your own e-commerce platform where you can now go share that with the world. And then you want to have 100 PV worth of products, and you get that wholesale pricing as well. So we have 4 different ways to earn here, which I love. So simple, so simple. I mean, I've seen companies where it's like, you get paid 25 different ways, and you're like, what is happening? Like, that's just too much. Simplicity, trust me, you want it to be simple. As you send out your website, customers come to your page, customers purchase from your webpage, you're gonna get commissions off of that. As you send out your website, you have business owners join you, like Miss Shelby. Shelby purchases products. That goes towards my monthly team commission. Shelby has customers go to her website and order commissions. That goes towards my monthly team commission. Shelby has another ambassador join and they have customers join. That goes to my monthly team commission. All the way down. There are no levels here. You get paid infinite levels deep. No other company can tell you that, y'all. No other company. If you have looked at compensation plans, trust me when I say we have the best of the best. No levels. It doesn't water down with each level. Every single person is worth the exact same in your organization. And what I love about that is it shows in the leadership that you get, because you are worth something to everyone, and you will see the top-notch leaders here. I love it. Then you get one-time rank bonuses, y'all. I'm just going to tell you, I was listening to, I don't know why I still like to do this. I was listening to someone else's comp plan explanation this morning. I love to just be like, ours is so much better. And their bonuses are ranging from $100 to $750. I mean, seriously, you guys, like our first 30 days, you can get $500 bonus, but then the fourth rank, which is like not super high, is a $1,500 bonus, you guys. Like $1,500, that's the first. Like my gold bonus was $8,000. Our bonuses are massive here, which I absolutely love. And then our best thing is that financial freedom movement. We do not work towards car programs. We do not work for fancy flashy prizes. We do not believe that here at Q Sciences. We believe in financial freedom. And then you get a free financial advisor the day you decide to join. And you also get money paid towards debt. You don't even have to send the money off. Like they take care of it for you. So I filled out a sheet of paper over a year ago, sent it to them, and they are paying $400 extra towards our debt every single month to help us have a financial future that's free. So I love that. So here's our comp plan. Those are all the ways that we get paid. But my favorite thing is, well, it's not my favorite. I'd say it's one of my favorite. Financial freedom movement is my favorite. Second favorite is box 2. Pop your finger over to that second blue box. That is set income. It is not average income. It is exactly how much you are going to make every single month. So one of my favorite stories, and I'm going to let her pop on and share a little bit, is Miss Dana. So what I love about that second blue box is Dana, back over summer, I was on a plane. She lost her job because of COVID. She lost her job. She had hit a certain rank. She had bonuses coming in. So I sat down on that airplane. I could write down exactly how much money she was going to get paid for the next 3 months because of the way our compensation plan is set up. And it was like, you just heard the release in her voice because she goes, okay, I'm okay. Because she had stacked bonuses coming in. She knew her set income. And so she could breathe for a few months while she looked for another job, knowing she had that set income coming. So Dana, I'm sorry I spilled your story, but it's just my favorite. If you'll just share your story about your journey with Q.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you for sharing that story. It was really powerful to go from a point of pure panic. I mean, financially, we're a family that needs all of our incomes. We need that. And I was in a place that I was just so low. And I remember telling Kristen, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't believe I just lost my job. And she broke down the numbers for me. And once I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. So let's back up to when I first joined Q. I had been watching for a few months. I was not looking for anything. I was not looking for anything, but I could not ignore whatever was happening. I didn't even know what was happening, but I could tell it was big. So I kept watching, I dove into my research, and I decided to reach out to Kristen. I dove in, I told myself I'm only giving this 90 days because I was so skeptical, but I promised myself I was going to do every single thing I was told to do, which is not that much because we have a set system. It's all right there for 90 solid days. You guys, I would have been happy if I hit the second, third rank in 90 days. That would have been enough to tell me, okay, this is legit and this is where I belong. But what happened was I hit the fourth rank in 90 days. And if you can see there, The fourth rank is elite. That's when they start paying towards your FFM, towards your debt or your car payment or retirement plan. But when I hit that rank of elite, it's $750 a month and a $1,500 bonus. I cried. I was so emotional. $750 extra for a family is a lot of money. That is huge. It was enough to change our life. So, of course, I keep going, right? I'm not stopping. My belief is there at that point in my business. I believe I had already met Jake and Mark and spent time in corporate, and the heart that this company has is unmatched. I mean, you cannot find this anywhere else. And shortly after, you guys, I hit the rank of bronze. And bronze is $1,700 a month and a $2,500 bonus. And they're now paying $200 every single month towards our credit card. They've paid off a whole credit card for us. Now they're on to the second credit card. So with commissions, monthly team commission, and my FFM, that's over $2,000 a month, you guys. That, I thought $750 was life-changing. This is truly incredible, and I'm so grateful to be here. I'm really excited to keep sharing with every single person I know. Kristen, thank you so much for letting me share.
Thank you, Dana. You're the best. I love your story. I love it. And you know, I heard something this week that says that a bronze ambassador is in the top 2% income bracket in the entire world with what they make here. Guys, I hit a very high rank in my company, at least I thought it was, and I thought it was going to pay a certain amount, but that really is what I was getting paid, was that. And so she is like, that's huge, you guys. $2,000 a month. Like, that's life-changing money right there. That is life-changing. $750 a month. You guys, $500 a month can save a marriage, and it can save people from losing everything. $500 extra a month. That is absolutely huge. And so when I saw this comp plan, I saw $1,700, and I thought, if I could get to bronze, I get to stay home. Well, somehow I got to silver really quickly, which was over what I made as a teacher. And now I am a gold ambassador, getting closer to the next rank, but making $8,000 every single month, have those bonuses, but they're paying towards our debt every single month, which I love, because I was driving a clunker a year ago, and on Valentine's Day, I got myself a new car. Well, it's used because I'm just frugal still. I'll always be frugal. It's a used new car. And they're helping us pay that debt off, which is absolutely, absolutely amazing here. So guys, the future's in your hands. This is whatever you want to do. If you're here for the products, absolutely great. We want to hear your health goals. We want to help you with what the products are going to work for you. If you're here for the business, we want to help you run. We want to teach you our system that we have in place that is so super simple, so super simple. And the wonderful thing about our system too is there's a call like this every single day almost of the week, especially like the weekend. I'm sure with tomorrow being the end of the month, there's another call tomorrow. Let's say you're like, whoop, let's do this. You can put somebody on a call tomorrow to hear about what we have to offer. There's a call every single night that you can plug people into so that they can learn all about Q. So thank you guys for giving me your morning this morning. That doesn't make sense. Giving me your time this morning. That's what I meant to say. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and get back to that person that invited you to this call and let them know what stood out to you. Bye guys. Have a good day.